My name is Manuel Hernandez. We are here celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Mexican Independence Day Parade here in our city of Joliet. My name is Manuel Hernandez, and with me is Monica Vivian. Hi,
Hello,
Monica.
everybody. Welcome to the Mexican Independence Day, parade. Just like Manuel said, we want to thank everybody for being here with us today, and we also want to make sure that everybody has a good time. Be safe. Stay right by the barricades, and don't come over. We want to welcome right now the Grand Marshal of the parade. We have Marge Franchini along with her mom, Margarita, who is the founder of this parade. And with her, we have, Manuel, who do we have with them?
We have Chief Trafton, Chief of Police Don Fisher, our city councilman, and our community good friends Terry Darcy of Darcy Motors, Cat Muñiz, owner of the Tonilco, right here on Cat Street.
Look at Terry Darcy and a horse. I thought I was never going to see that. Welcome, everybody. Scotty, Viva Mexico. Welcome. And with them, we have Los Niños Fueran de la Riata, which are the kids with the lazos there, directed by Jorge Arias.
A very Mexican sport.
Of course. And then we have the Queen 2011-2012 in the court, Samantha Vargas, our Princess Wendy Espinosa. We have there with them Lucy Castillo. We have Bernice, which is a princess. We also have all the candidates, which we want to welcome. We have Natalie Castillo from the state of Mexico and Puebla. We have Maria Garcia from Zacatecas. And we have Adriana Martinez from state of Villa Juarez, which actually is San Luis Potosí. We also have our precious queen, Samantha. Welcome, ladies. You guys all look very, very beautiful. We also have the very first queen, Teresa Ortiz Orozco. Welcome. Lucy, you look beautiful. Ladies, you all look great.
She was the first queen in 1948. We also have Juanita Rodriguez from 1953, Sofia Reyes de Lopez, 1961, Maria Jacobo, 1993, Jacqueline Lopez in 1989, Cristina Melesio in 1999, Irma Gonzalez, the Queen of the Millennium,
She's
2000, here. Tania Martinez, 2002, and Lisette Nevares from 2004.
That's just some of the queens to mention. If they're out in the audience, welcome, and it's an honor to have you guys here with us celebrating this tradition of already a lot of years. Also, here walking into the stage, we have Margarita Rodriguez along with Marge Franchini, the coordinators of this parade. We want to welcome them. This, like we said in the beginning, has been going on for 50 years, and it's a tradition that we must keep alive because it's our culture and it's something very, very honored for us. And we're about to have we're
going to sing the Mexican anthem and the American anthem. So everybody, please remove your hats and be ready.
We want Sister Cleo to please come up front. We would like for everybody at this moment to please remove their hats in respect of the anthems.
Okay. The American flag is over there?
We need the American flag, and we also need we have the American flag right on that side, and we also have the Mexican flag over by Scotty.
And I'm going to ask Marge Franchini to use the TV's microphone along with the microphone of the sound, local sound.
Ready? We ready?
We're ready.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, sister. And now we're going to have Himno Nacional Mexicano sang by our very good friend.
Chuy Rodriguez.
There you go, Chuy. Bienvenido. And here we have the flag. Here holding the flag we have Scotty Munoz, a very, very charro around the area.
Please remove your hats and be ready.
Ok, mexicanos, hoy vamos a recordar lo que pasó y nos vamos a transmitir un poquito a la historia en este grito de dolores que hace ya más de 200 años el cura don Miguel Hidalgo proclamó para dar inicio a la independencia de México. Yo los invito a todos con un viva, me acompañen y recordemos aquellos momentos. ¡Viva la independencia nacional!
¡Viva!
¡Vivan los héroes que nos dieron patria! ¡Viva los héroes que nos dieron libertad!
¡Viva!
¡Viva Hidalgo!
¡Viva!
¡Viva Morelos! ¡Viva Allende! ¡Viva la corregidora doña Josefa Ortiz de Domínguez! ¡Viva Guerrero! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva México! Vamos enseguida a entonar nuestro glorioso himno nacional. Todos vamos a entonar a una voz nuestro glorioso himno nacional. Dice: mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero aprestad y el bridón, y retiemble sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón. Y retiemble sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón. Ciño patria tus sienes de oliva, de la paz del arcángel divino, en el cielo tu eterno destino, por el dedo de Dios escribió. Mas si osare un extraño enemigo profanar en sus plantas tu suelo, pienso, patria querida, que el cielo un soldado en cada hijo te dio, un soldado en cada hijo te dio. Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero aprestad y el bridón, y retiemble sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón. Y retiemble sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón. ¡Viva México!
¡Viva! ¡Que viva México! Así es. We want to thank Chuy Rodriguez for singing the anthems. Sister, also, we want to thank her. Scotty, thanks for the flag. Thank you. Thank you all for being here today. And let's begin the celebration. We want to make sure everybody takes their places or seats, and we're about to start this parade.
In the meanwhile, Monica, why don't you tell us a little bit of the Mexican independence history? Chuy Rodriguez was explaining in Spanish about it, but why don't you tell us in English for the English-speaking audience?
The Mexican War of Independence from 1810 to 1821 was an armed conflict between the people of Mexico and Spanish colonial authorities, which started on September 16, 1810. The movement, which became known as the Mexican War of Independence, was led by Mexican-born Spaniards, mestizos, and Americans, who sought independence from Spain. It started as an idealistic peasant rebellion against their colonial masters, but ended as an unlikely alliance between Mexican ex-royalists and Mexican guerrilla insurgents. Throughout the parade, we're going to be giving you a little bit more history of our Mexican independence. So stay put and listen to what we have to say, because it's a little bit of history of our culture.
Yes, and we are started celebrating 50 years ago here in the city of Joliet. Why don't you tell us a little about this celebration taking place here in our city 50 years ago?
Of course, the Mexican community in Joliet has celebrated the 16th of September from the time in the early 20s when a few interested citizens revolved to bring out some of Mexico's culture and history. The day has been celebrated annually in some form ever since. Here, the important aspect of is the fact that the community is always united in an effort to bring out the historical and cultural heritage of its people. The history of Mexico's independence is well known, and the name of Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla is synonymous with the word independence. And we continue back to the parade. Here in our screens, we could see a very, very loud car. We
didn't hear the Mexican anthem or the American anthem, but we hear the sirens.
We have Rancho Martinez. That's what you're seeing in the screen. We want to say hi to everybody. Welcome. They are really having a good time. Rancho Los Martinez. We see a lot of Mexican culture here, a lot of families celebrating what is this independence. We see our typical tamborazo, which is used in a lot of our culture, Manuel. Here we have Chaldriana Martinez, which is a candidate for the Reinas Fiestas Patrias here in the city of Joliet.
This coronation is going to be on September the 16th.
Of course. And then also we see our traditional escaramuzas and also charros, which is a very, very Mexican sport. We have the woman and a horse, which is an escaramuza with their nice flowery dresses. And we also see which are the beautiful horses that we all like, that is very used in our tradition here in our culture, with our Mexican culture, Manuel.
I heard that in this sport, the events or the things that the escaramuzas do in a charreada is a little harder than what men do.
Yeah, see, what girls do is always harder than what men do. And we get a little bit, not a lot of recognition for that.
That is true.
Also, we have here, we want to welcome Jukebox Barbershop, located at 332 Ruby Street. For any type of haircut, they could be reached at 815-582-3553 for more info. Welcome to the Mexican Independence Day Parade. And we also then, with them, we see the lowrider bikes, Manuel. These kids with their bikes, they put a lot of effort into them. I don't know, they're very detailed, that's what I could see.
Hopefully they never stop using the bicycle.
Let's hope not. They're very nice, and look at even the kids, it's a nice sport for them. Welcome to the Mexican Independence Day Parade. And continuing a little bit about the independence here in Joliet, we talk a little bit about the grito, which was, actually, let's talk a little bit about the recognitions that they've got. Here, who are we seeing on our screen, Manuel?
We see Centro Servicio Translations Ltd.
Welcome, and thanks for being with us today. There is a little bit about the history here in Joliet. They got trophies presented because we know that they've been here, but before the tradition started here in Joliet, the parade, they used to go to Chicago to celebrate the Mexican independence, and they said, why not have it here in Joliet? Joliet is a big city to where we could do this. So the time that they used to go to Chicago, they actually won a lot of trophies. Trophies presented to participants at Chicago's Mexican Independence Day Parade in 1967 and 1968 were captured by the people here from Joliet. They won first place in the convertible category both years. They were presented by Ms. Emma Persuicia, president of the Chicago Patriotic Committee. And all this was brought to Chicago by our very own Margarita Rodriguez and her husband, Nabor Rodriguez, who you could see in the statue right over right next to in front of us where we are. I mean, you probably can't see it.
Right at the corner in Jackson and Collins Street.
Yeah, Ms. Margarita Rodriguez, president of the Ladies of Guadalupe, who was responsible to make all this happen along with her husband. They have been doing this for so many years, and the tradition goes years and years, Manuel. We have over 60 queens, that you see that start this celebration and the parades as well.
This is going to be the 64 queen.
Yeah, Queen number 64, and we are going to have the coronation September 16, actually the very days of independence. And we don't have the information here, but I'm pretty sure we can, throughout the parade, bring it out so we can share with everybody here in our community for all of those who want to go see the coronation of Queen number 64.
And here we have now the Troy Middle School band. So why don't we pay a little attention so we can listen to them.
Welcome, Troy Middle School. In our school, we're seeing the band, Manuel. These kids put a lot of effort into doing these kind of events.
Excellent performance of Troy Middle School.
These kids go to a lot of practices, and we also want to thank the parents. The parents never get the acknowledgement for bringing all their kids out here. We know the effort that you guys put to having your kids on these kind of parades. Thank you, and an applause for you guys. You guys will never get an applause. An applause for the parents, please.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. We want to remind everybody to please keep your kids away from the street. Please go into the sidewalks. We don't want anybody getting hurt. So if we could prevent that, we're asking the parents to please restrain the kids and move them back.
I was making a little research to get ready for today's parade.
Yes.
And I found really interesting things in the internet.
Of course, we all go
And
to the internet, yes.
In all the countries of the world where
Yes.
there is a Mexican, there's a celebration of our independence.
So you're trying
And
to
that is really, really interesting because some people ask us, why are we celebrating here in the United States? Well, we have more reason to celebrate here because when Mexico got its independence, or the United States got its independence the 4th of July, Mexico and some states we have on the west side of the United States used to be part of Mexico.
Yes, we
So half of the United States got its independence this September the 16th, 1810.
Perfect. We want to welcome Latinos Unidos, Los Líderes de Mañana, brought to you by Joliet Community College. Welcome, and thanks for being with us today. Yeah, Mano, like you were saying, the Joliet, we just saw Joliet Junior College with Rosa Salazar, the first public community college providing the community with quality education, located at 1215 Hubble Road. Jumpstart your education and visiting their website online for upcoming classes, programs at www.jjc.edu.
The first community college in the nation.
I know, I like that.
Didn't know that.
I did not know that either. And here we have, in your screen, you could see Huntington School Service, Meg Barton of 1130 Douglas Road in Oswego. Oswego, wow. Offering after-school tutoring for all students. Contact Meg at 815-630-6397 to take advantage of this free service. Education is very important for our future and our future leaders.
And now we're seeing the Spanish Community Center, supported by McDonald's.
Of course, there we see Ronald. I wonder if Ronald speaks Spanish too.
McDonald's Hispanic Owners Operator.
Of course, Spanish Community Center, over 40 years of local communities. This local community center has helped many people with various services such as food pantry, social services, immigration, ESL classes, and their great daycare center. Harold, we want to say hello to Ronald and welcome. Y que viva Mexico. Viva Mexico. Thanks for being with us, Spanish Community Center and McDonald's. See,
McDonald's has been a very important supporter of the Mexican traditions here in our city.
Of course, they're always there to support any kind of event that we have in our community, and we're very thankful for that. We also have, coming along here,
Ballet Folklorico Mount Carmel,
directed by Corey Bowman. These children that you're about to see right now and upcoming here on your screen practice their dance culture weekly to get it to perfection. They are dedicated to learning the customs of Mexico and other states. This is very, very nice to see because it's a part of our culture. You see these kids going, oh, hi. You see these kids practicing to get this perfect. If you could see in your screen, it's not easy to learn. It looks easy, but it's not. And it's so nice that at the very young age, they start learning what our culture is about. And we have to thank Miss Corey Bowman for that and her family, her mom there. Thank you for teaching these kids our culture. It was nice seeing you.
You do a great job.
Yes,
Congratulations.
you guys do a
Thank you
great
for being
job.
here.
And you children look beautiful. You guys all look beautiful. Thanks for being
Excellent
here.
job.
We also have
Amigo Insurance.
Amigo Insurance. You want to tell us a little bit about Amigo Insurance?
The insurance agency that understands the community needs with the lowest price in all Joliet. Visit Cynthia Lejia at 553 North Collins Street and contact her at 815-722-2100.
Welcome, Amigo Insurance. Thanks for being with us today. They're a very, very happy crowd.
Very important the support of not only the businesses but organizations and people to continue with this tradition in our city.
Of course, and we want to thank all of our sponsors that have made this possible and for them to bring it back here to where this parade started, which is Collins Street. We also want to welcome Unidos Vamos a Alcanzar, University of St. Francis Club directed by Elizabeth Miramontes and Ingrid
Slifer.
Slifer, USF, located at 500 Wilkins Street in Joliet. Contact them at 708-305-2255. Welcome and thanks for being with us. Unidos Vamos a Alcanzar. And here we see Mr. Pat McGuire.
Hey, sir.
How you doing, Pat? It's nice to see you. Pat has always dedicated himself to help this community, whether it was when he was the Will County Treasurer to now to State Senate. He is always present for any invitation. Good luck, Mr. Pat McGuire. Thanks for being here with us.
I have seen a lot of time working with the community, trying to help us, to support us in all our needs and all the events that we have here in our community.
Independently of any political views or anything like that, he is a very great man, a very personal friend of mine, and I appreciate him very much. He has been around, like you said, helping our community a lot of times.
Not only the Hispanic community,
everybody.
all the communities, yes.
As far like many other people that we see. And who do we have here?
The Will County Hispanic Republicans.
We see Vote for Pedro over there. Will County Hispanic Republicans, welcome and thank you for being here with us today. Driving a, let's see, what do we have? 1975, I don't see, oh, there it is, a 1975 Dodge police car. You can find them on Facebook. Contact Pete Anaya, hello Pete, at 815-430-0093. Mission statement. Let's see, what's their mission? Creemos en Dios, no en el gobierno. I can't read it.
It says we believe in God, not in big government.
Something like that. We want to welcome you all to the Mexican Independence Day Parade. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're getting some chicles, some gum.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. And then we have Ignacio Jerry Ramirez, Will County Board, District number 9. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. Manuel, let me tell you a little bit of what is
history.
The history. Going back to the history, we have the Grito de Dolores, also known as the Cry of Dolores, also known as El Grito de la Independencia, the Cry of Independence, was uttered from the small town of Dolores near Guanajuato on September 16, 1810. It is the event that marks the beginning of the Mexican War of the Independence. The grito was a pronunciamiento of the Mexican War of Independence by Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla, a Roman Catholic priest. Since October of 1825, the anniversary of the event is celebrated as a Mexican Independence Day. So it all started back in 1810, Manuel, and we have remained with that culture and with that tradition ever since. And now we are seeing in our screens WCB Champions Boxing Studios. They're located in 557 North Scott Street in Joliet, 815-661-0247. Learn from the pros. Train with Joseph Awinoa, I hope I'm saying your last name correct, a professional boxing trainer who understands the art of boxing. Thanks for Joseph. Thank you for being here with us, and thanks for your participation. We're also seeing on our screen a little bit of the exercise that they do. Thanks for being with us, guys.
I get one of those punches and don't wake up in 2
I
weeks.
know, we're done. Great sport. Keep practicing it. And we also have with us, Manuel, who do we have?
We have Mac of Will County.
Organization with
That's
the
the
girls.
Mexican American Coalition.
Exactly. Organization with the girls softball team, Mac, John Gomez, Jerry Morales, and Rachel Castillo. They're all coaches. We see all the kids walking who are part of this great sport. It's great to have your kids in sport because you keep them away from the street, Manuel.
Yes, it's a great day. It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day, and it's also nice. The weather is perfect today. We all hope you guys are having a good time because I know we are.
You were saying about the history of the Mexican independence?
Yeah. Each year on the night of September 15, like around 11 in the evening, the president of Mexico, whatever president is on a time, rings the bell of the National Palace in Mexico City. After the ringing of the bell, he repeats a cry of patriotism, a grito mexicano based up on the Grito de Dolores, with the names of the important heroes of the Mexican War of Independence, and ending with a threefold shout of Viva Mexico, kind of like what we saw in the beginning, Manuel.
Yes, we have performed by Chuy Rodriguez.
Exactly. From the balcony of the palace to the assembled crowd in the Plaza of the Constitucion, or El Zócalo, like it's known by many of us, one of the largest public plazas in the applause of the crowd, and it's followed by the plain mass of the Himno Nacional Mexicano. But we are seeing in our screens, who do we see here?
Matt of Will County.
Back in Will County, we want to say hi to J-Dog, Juan Ceballos,
That's
Joey.
a nice carreta.
I know, we love that carreta. It's very, very interesting. Very
I want it
nice.
in my yard.
I know, I would like to be there. Welcome, Mac of Will County.
And the babies.
And the babies too, and their mothers, because they're walking with those babies. Look at that. You guys
Beautiful
are
day
getting
for
interactions
family.
Exactly.
To get on together.
This is what this event is about.
Now
No-
we see Unity CDC, the
Unity-
Collins Street neighborhood meeting.
Directed by our good friend Amy Sanchez. Let me tell you a little bit about Unity CDC really quickly here. It's an organization formed in 2010. The Collins Street Neighborhood Council is part of the United Community Development Corporation. It's a charitable non-for-profit organization. Located in Joliet, Illinois, the CSN was established to unite faith-based organizations, a flourish businesses district, and a culturally diverse community with one ultimate goal, to grow and prosper together. Thanks for being here with us today, Unity CDC.
And now we're seeing Azteca de Oro in Joliet, Salón para Fiestas.
Welcome, Azteca de Oro, Señora Núñez. Welcome. Thanks for being here with us today. Salón de Fiestas. For a service, you can call 815-722-122. There we go. Servicio para banquetes y recepciones, banquets and receptions. Now we have,
MDS, if I can read, it's
it's Assam and Associates. Brown. Thank you. They're also one of our sponsors here today. Welcome and thank you for being with us. Thank you, Ed Assam and Rosa Nereida, for joining us. Assam and Associates is a public accounting firm that has been in our business for many years and have helped the community with their accounting needs. Visit them at 251 East Cash Street, Joliet, or make an appointment at 815-723-2833. And now we want to welcome Newmark Credit Union. Also joining us on stage are our candidates, our queens. We want to welcome you ladies. Enjoy the parade. Samantha, you look beautiful.
Samantha, Adriana, Maria, and I don't remember.
We also want to welcome Imperial Roofing. When you need any repairs for siding, soffit, seamless gutters, oversized gutters, you can contact Imperial Roofing at 815-722-7400. They have a lot of different cars that we're seeing going by right now.
They have been also big supporters for our Mexican Independence Day parade and the coronation of the Queen every year.
Of course.
We're listening to the sirens of the fire
Hello, Louis.
department.
We're listening to the fire department. ExxonMobil. Our
I see.
neighbor oil refinery is here joining us as always to celebrate our 50th anniversary on Collins Street. Thank you, Andy Lopez, for always being here to support us.
I thought it was a fire.
I also too, but apparently no. It's ExxonMobil. Thank you for being with us today. Welcome.
Manuel, you guys are so hot. That's why they need them here.
I know. Oh, I think that's what it is because we're so hot. No. We want to thank you for being with us and supporting our Mexican Independence Day parade. We also want to remind
Okay, Mar Francini is going to be interviewing some of the personalities here today. She's on the ground. She's getting ready.
We also want to remind the parents to please, please, please get a hold of your children. Do not let them run in the street.
With Treviño Auto Repair. They're located at 322 South State Street. If you want to call them, 815-727-4801. Primera Asamblea de Dios.
Primera Asamblea de Dios con nosotros, located at 2302 Mayfield Avenue in Joliet. Contact Francis Casillas for information. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.
We also have Catholic Charities. Did I say it right?
Diocese of Joliet with Judy Isley, Manager of Family and Community Partnerships. Early Childhood Services Division located at 203 North Ottawa in Joliet. Let me tell you a little bit about them really quickly. Catholic Charities began helping individuals and families in crisis after World War I. Services were offered throughout the Chicago and Will, Grundy, Kankakee, and DuPage County.
There's my friend Laura. Hi, Laura.
Hello, Laura, and welcome. Thank you for being with us today. And here we see Joliet West High School Latinos Take a Stand. This consists of students of Joliet West High School focusing on their education and leadership. The goal of the program is to assist students with their post-secondary goals.
And Mar Francini is ready to make an interview.
Yeah.
Let's go with her.
Dean Brass, would you come this way? I would like to let you know that Dean Brass was head of this, started as a Hispanic leadership. How are you?
Great. We're just enjoying ourselves out here today. It's awesome.
Were they excited to come to participate?
I tell you, they've been talking about it all summer, and they're just excited. We're just happy to be here for the 50th year to enjoy it. So thank you.
Well, thank you for your participation. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for being with us. Let me tell you a little bit about this program. This program will establish a partnership between the faculty of Joliet West High School and their Latino students. The students of the program are given the opportunity to collaborate with professionals in the Latino community to assist them with their career goals. Lastly, the members participate in a variety of community outreach programs and are the future of leadership of this community. Thanks to Albert Brass, who was able to initiate this club to assist and lead the Hispanic students to a positive education and future. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, we're going to have another interview with Mar Francini. Don Fisher, please.
Don Fisher, don't go anywhere.
You go and see Mar
Francini
Francini.
is right over there.
Over here.
He was kind of lost
We
there.
have some time here. We want to thank you for being part of our Grand Marshal with Chief Trafton and Terry Darcy especially. So do you have a few words? How do you feel this year for the second time?
Well, this is even better than last year. I appreciate you inviting me this year, and it was fantastic last year, but I tell you what, I haven't seen a crowd this big, and a lot of festivities and just a lot of fun, and I really appreciate what you do and your whole team, and keep up the good work, because that's what makes Joliet a great town, are the neighborhoods we have, and the Collins Street corridor and the east side of Joliet are one of the best places in Joliet.
Awesome, we are. Actually, don't forget, next week, the 16th, for the coronation presentation, Don Fisher will be crowning one of our queens or princesses. So come out to La Herradura, over on Briggs Street, and take part in our 64th crowning of our queen.
And we
All right.
I'll be there, and thank you again, and have a great time. Everybody enjoy the weather today, and hopefully you're having a cookout or a little barbecue in the backyard, and have fun the rest of the day.
Absolutely, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher, for being with us today. We want to remind you the candidates for Queen. We have Natalie Castillo from the state of Mexico and Puebla. We also have Maria Garcia from the state of Zacatecas and Adriana Martinez from the state of San Luis Potosí, which is Villa Juarez, a town to be exact, correct?
Yes.
And we also want to welcome you all for being here. Thank you. Who do we have here today? We
Mariscos el
El
Huichol.
Huichol. Mariscos El Huichol, thank you for being here with us today.
They're located on Eastern, where they have great food and dishes.
Seafood. They have seafood. I like seafood.
I want to remind you that our candidates are still competing to become the queen of the Mexican Independence Day Parade. And this is their last week. If you see them selling their tickets, please support her.
Support
please
all
buy
of
their
them,
tickets,
yes.
all of them. And pues that is the only way that we can really support our traditions, our celebrations that we have here in our city, especially for these 3 beautiful young ladies.
And we wanna remind you a little bit about the Pro Fiestas Patrias Committee, which is a committee that is out there to remind you and also to support what is our culture and our leadership here in our community. We invite, I know Margie's over there, she wants to talk maybe a little bit about the Pro Fiestas Patrias. We also,
See if Coach Sammy wants to say a few words before the next vehicle comes.
we're going to have Sammy, which is our queen, in a little bit. She's going to give us a little, of her experience this whole year being as a queen, because she is going to give up her crown, like Margie said, on the 16th at La Herradura, which we want to make sure that everybody goes, because that's where we're going to be able to know who of these three ladies is going to be queen. To me, they're all already, somebody important, because they're already competing, and not competing, it's a good competition, Marge, right?
It is, absolutely, and especially when we are welcome with our queen number 1 right there in the fuchsia top.
Yes,
Teresa.
We have Teresa. Here's our first queen.
Wait.
Look at this. This
Awesome.
was 64 years ago.
Woo,
Please.
that's right.
We want to welcome also Darcy Motors.
A great supporter in our community.
Yes.
We can see them everywhere. I mean, they're always giving back a little bit of to the community. So we have to support them so they can continue giving us their support.
Darcy Buick GMC, Volkswagen Hyundai. Gil, thanks for being with us. Thanks for the support. We also saw Mr. Terry Darcy, Terry Darcy in the beginning. I got hit with the candy. They have a new location located, actually a new Darcy Motors, Darcy Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, yes.
2022 Essington in Joliet. They also speak Spanish. Thank you. Hi, Francisco. Nice seeing you. Darcy Motors.
And also Darcy Hyundai.
Darcy Hyundai, we see there.
They're located at 2521 West Jefferson.
Yeah, they're a great supporters here in our community.
And the very Mexican mariachi.
Of course. We're going to hear a little bit of their song.
I think they are the mariachi Tamazula or Nuevo Tamazula.
Thanks for being with us. Mariachi Tamazula. Darcy, this is still part of Darcy.
El dealer de la comunidad.
As you all know, mariachi are very, very traditional in our culture. We want to thank Darcy Motors for being with us today. All this is part of Darcy. All these beautiful cars that you guys are seeing here in our screen right now, you can find them at Darcy Motors. They speak Spanish, and they're always there for any kind of questions that you have. We want to thank Gil. We want to thank Rosie. We want to thank Mr. Terry Darcy for always being a great supporter of our community. Thank you for being here with us.
If you want more information about them, you can go to www.darcymotors.com.
Of course. Thank you,
it?
Rosie. Viva Mexico, Rosie. Thanks for being with us. And we also have here with us Volaris.
Next week we'll be raffling off a round-trip ticket donated by Volaris at the coronation. So buy your tickets, and you still have time to win a round-trip ticket anywhere.
Make sure you go to the coronation. There's going to be a lot of fun things going on.
And now we have Charlie's Auto Repair.
Auto details.
Professional car details. Se habla español. We make your car look like new. That's what they say.
630-869-9227. Thanks for being with us today, guys.
630-869-9227 is the phone number if you want to give them a call.
Monica, right here we have Ileana Jacobo, who is also our former queen on the BMO Harris Bank.
We have, like you see, BMO Harris Bank with one of our queens, Ileana Jacobo. Thank you for being with us.
It's a local financial institute who has offered many banking services to the community. Contact Nancy Caballero at 207 North Midland Avenue in Joliet at 815-741-5632 for any financial questions.
Thank you for being with us today. And Ileana, you look beautiful. Thank you. They are great supporters of this community. They've always been involved in all the parades, and we want to thank you guys for being with us today.
Thanks to them, we have our parade today because
Exactly.
we're going through very difficult times, not only on the city of Joliet, but in the whole nation. And thanks to them, we have the parade today, the 50th. We're celebrating the 50th anniversary.
We want to thank also the city of Joliet and all the police officers that you see in the street. Thanks for being with us and keeping us safe. We want to remind all the parents to please get your children off the street. We can't be enough specific about that. And here on your screens, you're seeing Supermercado Joliet, Puerto Escondido, and Garibay promotions. It seems like they're having a very good time, Manuel. Garibay Promotions, you can contact them at 630-885-8794. Supermercado Joliet, 815-723-6078. And Puerto Escondido, 815-727-5150. Thanks for being with us today. And have fun. It looks like they are.
And we're listening to the traditional banda, música de
It's
banda.
like a tamborazo, right?
Is that tamborazo?
Yeah.
It looks like the same.
It's
to
like a
me.
banda, right?
Yeah, but it's nice. It's awesome.
It's nice. They're having a great time.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look at the car. And they're part of all the three Puerto Escondido from Garibay Promotions and also Supermercado Joliet. That's a very rare car that you don't see often. And of course, horses.
The very Mexican charros.
Exactly. Not all of them are charros. Milo, not all of them are charros, I don't think so. It takes a lot to be a charro, I want to say. And my respects to all those that are charros. And we also see Jessica. Jessica is a previous queen. Here she is in a horse. Thank you for being with us today. And now we see approaching, well, we see the horses still, and they're dancing really nice. It takes a lot.
Imperial Rufen again.
I'm sorry?
Imperial Rufen and... Oh, Centro Villaseca.
We have Centro
Yes.
Villaseca Daycare coming up, and we want to welcome them. Centro Villaseca La Reina, they have a queen and a queen of spring 2012, the king. We're going to be seeing them on their screens right now when it approaches a little bit more. King Damian Reyes, Queen Alexandra Nunez, Court of the Queen and Queen, the Prince Victor Guzman, First Princess Livia Castillo, Second Princess, and very, very honored to say this, my niece Lina Calvillo. First page, we have Manuel Mejia. First Maiden, Rihanna Coopers. We have Julian Reynoso, Sydney Rico, Lisette Perez, Olivia Hetfield. You all look beautiful. Sisters, thank you for what you do with these kids. La Guarderia, well, they have a preschool kindergarten, and they're located at 351 North Chicago Street in Joliet. The Josephine Sisters Congregation was founded back in September 22, 1872 by Friar Jose Maria Villaseca and Sister Cesarita Ruiz Esparza y Dávalos. That's a little bit about Centro Villaseca Josefinas.
And now we're seeing premium heating and cooling, residential heating and cooling, and commercial refrigeration. Contact Eliseo Chavaria at 815-726-5665 or visit them at 1702 Broadway Street in Crest Hill.
Thank you for being with us today. We see all the kids having a good time. It's actually a beautiful day for this. We want to welcome Bibian Brothers coming up. We want to make sure we get a good shot of Mr. Nick and Martin Bibian, located at 44 West Jefferson Street. There are auto sales and vehicle repairs. They've been a great supporter of this community as well, and we welcome you. Bibian Brothers, thank you for being with us today. We want to, Margie, go ahead.
We wanted to welcome them today. What are you having for the community today?
Oh, we're having a customer appreciation event that's been there for the last several years. After the parade, 5 p.m., we're having a customer appreciation with music and food.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being part of our parade. Thank you again for every year. You guys are so faithful.
Everybody, after the parade, go visit Bibian Brothers, 44 West Jefferson Street for customer appreciation. They're going to have food. I'm going there after. Forget that. And now we have
Chi-Town signs.
Chi-Town signs.
Chi-Town signs. If you want to know a little bit more about Chi-Town signs, www.chitownsigns.com, or you can call them at 815-730-9555. Thank you for being here with us today.
Right behind them, we see Ruben's DJ and karaoke.
Ooh, karaoke. I like the karaoke.
815-530-7967.
Also, they have banners. They have vehicle lettering, digital prints. This is all part of Chi-Town signs. Like we said, 815-730-9555. And we see these motorcycles part of Chi-Towns.
Speedway Auto Parts.
Thank you for being with us today. Welcome. We're going to see a little bit more about Speedway Auto Parts. Located at 1102 North Collins Street in Joliet. If you want to contact them for any more of you pick apart, 815-460-3692. Margie, did you have someone over there?
Yes, sorry. That Speedway is also part of the new Ashley's You Pick It, the auto place.
We have the Junior League for Belmont. Belmont Little League tryouts for 2013 season, minor divisions, ages 7, 8, 9, Saturday, September 16. We want to welcome Belmont Little League. They have champions in here. Look at this. 11-year-old Illinois District 11 champion, and they're here from Joliet. Congratulations, and we want to thank everybody who's part of this league for making this possible, keeping the kids busy and keeping them out of the street. That's awesome, Manuel.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you, and have fun, kids. Keep up with the sport.
Mariscos La Laguna.
Well, we're still, here we have Mariscos La Laguna.
They're located 601 Northeastern Street in Joliet.
They have great seafood dishes. 2308 Chicago Road and Chicago Heights as well.
They also have a location in Chicago Road, Chicago Heights, Illinois. 2308 Chicago Road.
Ahí para los colegas DJs un saludón como de cajón. Ahí para las guapas, mira nomás. Yo aquí me bajo.
Thank you for being with us today.
Barbers Incorporated. They're located in Joliet, 815-722-5212. And we are also seeing Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Big Brothers Big Sisters is a part of a network of 370 local Big Brothers and Sisters agencies across the country. Hello, Lorraine. Thanks for being here with us today. You can call them at 815-723-BBBS. Thank you for being with us, Big Brothers Big Sisters. They do a lot of great stuff for our community as well.
Plaza Robles.
We want to make sure all the kids stay out of the street, please.
They have been in our community for a very long time. They offer several services. They are located, I don't know exactly the address, but you can find them right across from La Villa Restaurant.
Exactly. Plaza Robles has many kind of services. They have
Beauty
sports,
salon.
they sell boots, they sell all kinds of
Pizza.
Mexican accessories. And they're having a good time, Manuel. Look at that.
Como siempre, hoy festejando los 10 años de Plaza Redes a tu servicio. Recuerda la mejor
My good friend Cari Davalos up there. Hi, Cari.
We also have Boots Mobile here with us, which are part of the Plaza Robles. Thank you for being with us today.
Now we're looking at Mingos.
Actually, it's Domingos Towing.
Domingos, but it's Mingos Towing Service Incorporated.
Exactly. They're located at 1818 Mound Road in Rockdale, 60436.
815-693-6398.
Thanks for being with us today. Thank you. And all these vehicles that we see right behind them are part of Mingos
Mingos Towing.
Towing. Again, 815-693-6398. Manuel, it seems like everybody's having a good time.
Aren't you?
I am. It's a beautiful day, and I'm very, very honored to be here. Thanks for the invitation. I want to thank everybody for coming out and having a good time.
You know, I was a little nervous when we started because this is the first time that I do something like this in English. English is in my language. So now I'm having good time, so I'm relaxed now.
Good. We want to welcome DJ Chucky. Mexican music for all locations. Contact Isaac Martinez at 815-582-9373. And they're having a really good time. Look at that. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here with us today. And we have Taqueria Los Comales with Daisy Gonzalez, located at 510 Collins Street Plaza, one of your favorite authentic taco places to eat. Who does not know about Taqueria Los Comales? I think we've all been there, Manuel.
You know, I was just going to say that. You read minds now?
Yes, we read minds. Margie.
Yes, Monica, I do want to say that we have a new organization here, and I'm proud to say that it's like an Americanized sport, riding the bulls, el Lazo Doble.
I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Lazo Doble, a new organization with cowboys and charros, perform on Zurich Road, what's called a team roping, an American cowboy sport and seen at American rodeos. Team roping evolved into a sport when a couple of cowboys somewhere many years ago turned into a common ranching procedure into competition. The procedure used to secure a steer so that he could be banned or doctored is for two cowboys to rope the front and hinge in the end of a steer and stretch him between their horses. We have President Pancho Cárdenas, accompanied by Luis Guzman and Daniel Boni. Welcome, and it's a pleasure to have you guys here. Again, Lazo Doble, a new organization with cowboys and with charros, Manuel. They're actually mixing both of the sports, the Mexican sport and what it is, the American tradition of riding, Manuel.
Look at the mechanical bull.
Where?
You ever ride
Oh my!
one?
Oh yes, I have. It's been horrible.
I would never do that.
Yeah, no, I'm horrible at riding. And we see more horses, Manuel.
Obviously.
Beautiful
more
animals.
charros. Very Mexican fiesta.
You also have the dancing horses. That's what they're doing right in front.
All the horses
You're
dancing.
seeing in your screens right now the dancing horses. It takes a lot for these guys to train these horses. It's a lot of practice. A lot of practice.
They dance much better than me.
Yeah, I know,
Than I
right?
do,
And
yes.
me too. They have more. They have more movement than me and Manuel put together, I think. Thank you for being with us today, and welcome Lazo Doble, a new organization here in the city of Joliet.
The little escaramuza.
We have the escaramuzas. The escaramuzas are the women, Mexican women in horses, Manuel. They do a great job. They have beautiful dresses that adorn the horses itself. It takes a lot for these girls to practice. A lot of practice, and it's the only very, very, very Mexican sport, Manuel. La charreria.
What are the bikes called? I don't. What are they called?
We're trying to find out what is the...
We
Yes,
have-
go ahead, Margie.
Little Lowriders of Joliet.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Welcome, little lowriders of Joliet. I hope I'm saying it right. Again, we see the bikes, Manuel, that we saw in the beginning. The lowrider bikes that we call them. Margie?
Margie,
you
what we
something?
have here?
Oh no, actually, they're still coming. I'm not sure. We are toward the end of the parade with our Lieutenant Bratzman, who's joining us here.
He's over here taking pictures.
He's part of our parade here.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us today. And it seems that this would be the conclusion of our parade today.
Yeah, I want to remind you that we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of the celebration of the Mexican Independence Day here in our city of Joliet.
We want to thank all the sponsors that made this possible. We also want to thank every one of you for being here with us today. We want to remind everybody to be safe and celebrate, but be safe, Manuel, right?
Yes, and thank you for all our volunteers who help us to do this television special. To David Sanchez, to television production, David Sanchez.
Yeah, we have to thank our television production.
And
oh my God, we
Michael.
wouldn't have been here without them. We have Michael, we have Chino, David Sanchez, we have
Our producer, Jenny Garcia.
Jenny, Saul, we have everybody. Thank you for being here with us today. We want to thank
And Ward.
Ward. Thank you. Ward captured all your screenshots in the street. And we also have saludos from Iglesia Santa Cruz and Father 40 here with us. Gracias. And we want to thank the Queen. We want to thank all the candidates. We want to thank March Franchini and Doña Margarita for being here and for making this possible. The whole Fiestas Patrias Committee, without you guys, this wouldn't have been possible. And again, the sponsors.
Is there something you want to add, Margie?
We want to thank Joe, our sound guy. We never thank our sound guy. Without the sound guy, we wouldn't be here either, Manuel.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for being here with us today. I hope I did a good job because this is my first time doing this thing in English. So thank you, everybody.
And we also want to thank March, who was in the street getting a little bit of interviews from all of our participants. Thank you. And don't forget, coronation, September 16 at La Herradura de Joliet, to see which one of these three ladies, beautiful ladies, is going to be crowned our next Queen Mexican Independence Day. And before we end, we want to see if we can catch a little bit of words from our Queen Samantha before she goes, because I think it's going to be one of our last times of seeing her as a queen. Sammy, are you in front of the microphone? Is there something you want to say
But
to
we're going to
everybody?
do the Channel 6 microphone also.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who came out to support and everyone that participated in this event. And I also want to wish good luck to these three lovely candidates. And hopefully everyone is able to come out on next Sunday, the 16th, to support these beautiful ladies. Thank you.
Thank you, Sammy. And thank you, everybody, for being here with us today.
Thank you. My name is Manuel Hernandez.
And
Thank
I'm
you so
Monica
much,
Vivian.
Monica. You did a great job.
Thank you. So
You
did
did it
you.
almost by yourself.
I know. It's exciting. Thank you all for being here. You guys were a great audience, and we can't wait for next year.
See you next year. Bye-bye.
Thank you.